Now, if I were to look at this from yesterday's discussion, or 2 days ago when we discussed the active shooter response, and we had the doorway. So what I want us to look at is we're just going to touch on a topic here real quick. So I remember we talked about the anchor man? Mm-hmm. Yeah? So you're going to be the anchor man. So as the anchor man, I'm waiting. I'm waiting here. I'm bladed off, waiting for that dude to come through the doorway. And this is the thing. I can't come through a doorway with my arms locked out and fit sideways looking into a corner because I don't fit through the doorway, especially with a rifle. So here you are, you're waiting. So what this happens is most people who aren't trained will keep the gun extended the entire time. And most of our bad guys aren't trained. So either the gun's down, which is fine, right? And usually they're not down here, they're down here. But for the most part, they'll walk around like this, okay? So as I come through the doorway, it forces me to come through the doorway normally. Most people don't think about coming through the doorway and taking a hard turn because we never do that when we enter a room. So without training, you open a door and you walk into the middle of the room, right? Yep. You don't normally walk in a room and go like this. Hey guys, who does that? So, well, I want you to think of it like this. What's easier to do? No legs, right? A pull-up or a rope climb? Pull-up, right? This is an easier grip. This is a stronger grip. A hook. I do this and my hand slides. I do this. I can hold this longer than I could hold onto a rope. So when I walk through, okay, in this position, if he hooks my arm, okay, this is the anchor position, I'm just saying, and I go to pull, is this stronger, right, than if I come like this and you grab my arm and I do this where he's holding onto the rope, right? Nice. So this is more challenging to hold on to than it is for this. So when he does the anchor position, don't grab my arm, you're going to come over and you're going to grab the arms, right? I'm kind of like hitting a couple topics at the same time. It'll make sense when we wrap it up, right? So as I come through, you dive in onto the arms, boom, hold in tight to your body, and now step and pull me into the room. Boom, there you are. Now drop your weight and pull my arms, there you go. You don't have to go all the way to the ground, you're just going to keep the weight on it. Yep. So in this position, you guys can now start to do what?
Start hitting you. Hit you.
Where are you going to attack?
Yeah. Throat.
The neck, boom. Not my scapula, yeah, my neck. So if you punch me in the scapula, does it feel good? No, but it's not going to knock me out. So the neck ring. Why this is important that he does the step and pull is if you grab my arms and you stand in my way. Now watch this, because remember, these are walls. We're imagining this is a doorway. I come walking through, you grab, boom, like the first one you did? Yeah, like boom, you get that? And now don't pull a turn, now stand there. If these are walls, can you guys get to my neck? No. So if I get out and I know you were there and these walls are sheetrock, now I know where you are, boom, 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 I'll shoot you right through the walls. I don't have to, and now you guys can't get to me to get the gun, right? So as you grab, right, you grab and drive into the middle of the room. Pull me into the room. You wanted to fight, you got it. That's the attitude. You know, you wanted to fight, we'll bring you one. You know what I mean? So as this crosses that threshold, you dive in, boom, grab the arms, step into the room, there you go, drop your weight. And now I'm kind of screwed. Boom, boom, boom. I'm like, maybe I let go to try to get out, but now I drop the gun. Okay? So.
And now the numbers are against you.
Oh yeah.
Our numbers are against you because, you know, if there's 10 of us in this classroom or whatever.
I'm in a really bad position.
Yeah.
Not only that, when you guys swarm me, what's the advantage of a pistol or rifle?
You got the range.
Range, distance. That's the only advantage. So once you guys grab me and you can get to me, I lost my advantage. Because now I have 4 guys on top of me smashing me. The gun does not work right in this position. It's not what it was designed for. It was designed for distance. Once I lose the distance, right? That's why you would never try to disarm my gun from here. Because you don't have the distance. I would be shooting you all the way. What happens here is now you have me in a position like this. Is this much like, so he's holding onto my hands, right? But now you have me, even though I get the gun back, like you have a fighting chance from here. Yep. you don't have a fighting chance from here. Does that make sense? So that's why we want to close the distance, pull him in, and smash him, right? So with that being said, if I understand that, let's reverse engineer it. So here he is, he's waiting for me. And he's going to try to grab this. One more topic before I get to that. We're not going to grab for the gun, we're going to grab for the arms. If I control the arms, I control the gun for the most part. In the initial phase of getting control, there's a lot of people who teach grabbing the gun. I'm not saying they're wrong, but if we don't have a ton of training under our belt, right? Watch, go to grab the gun. If I do this, you're screwed, right? So if I catch you in the corner of my eye and I retract the gun, you're screwed. If you go for the arms, right? So do the bear hug on the arms again. If you go for the arms and I retract, you can still get it and the gun's out there, but you still get into the meat of it, right? And then once you are in the wrestling part, I can transition to try to get rid of the gun out of your hands. But for the initial contact, right? Even if you were like holding this in my face like this, there's all these disarms where you're like, whoa, whoa, boom, and you can do one of these, you know what I mean? But in this, if I go to do one of these disarms and you retract your arm, uh-oh, I never closed the space. So really where I need to be is just hold the gun out. Where I need to be is here. Turn the gun toward me. I'm inside. Retract the gun, right? Turn toward me, right? So that's where I want to be. The fight's not over, but body position wise, I don't want to focus on the gun necessarily. I want to focus more on the arm and the body position. I'll get to the gun next. I need to be behind it. So the initial contact is I'm on the arms and dragging the arms down. From here, we'll worry about the pistol now, right? But I want to make sure I don't do this and dip out and I miss, and now you lost your opportunity.